Welcome back to Factorio. I'm Darkstar, and we're playing Bobs and Angels. Now, in the previous episode, we had finished Alien Science. I say we finished. We haven't. We're still waiting for some modules to be brought, but for all intents and purposes, it is done. We are missing one, though. We are missing the yellow and we're missing green, right? Yeah. I suppose we've run out of these, then? Ooh, what are we waiting for? Iron ingots, of course. We were talking about iron ingots right at the end of the episode, weren't we? This has stopped because we have no more iron ore. Interesting. And we have no iron ore because of what reason? Oh, this is closed. Why is it closed? Ah, fascinating. This should be connected. Yes. So red, 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 red. Connecting up to red, red, red. Okay. Be careful when upgrading your stuff, folks. Otherwise, you're going to shut your most important train station down, and it's going to stop any trains coming to it. Anyway, that should be a lot better. Anyway, let's continue on. So we did Alien Science, and hopefully that process is now stabilized. In between episodes, I've done a little bit of tweaking. So what I've done is with the crystal slurry, because we were waiting for this crystal seedling, it was just taking far too long because we were struggling on sulfuric wastewater. So I've increased the number of pumps so it just gets out faster, and I've doubled the number of trains and increased these to Mark III. So they hold more capacity, essentially. So we'll probably see an additional train here just waiting. So that's for chunks, and then that's another one for chunks. But yeah, essentially we'll probably see more trains in the depot just waiting, just to get rid of that sulfuric wastewater down here. So we'll be doing that, but at the end of the episode, this is where we're at. We're currently building our rocket fuel stop. So I'm just going to pin this again, just to remind myself where we're at. So I think we just finished ammonia. Obviously, we're still waiting for things to arrive, which is fine. What I'm going to do as well, I'm going to have to wait until this is at full capacity, because I know with this, I think it's all going to drop on one side, and I can't remember which side it's going to drop on. But yeah, we'll come back to it. So what have we got here? We're making nitrogen monoxide, so we only need 2 of these. And what do we require? Ammonia and oxygen. We can do that. Can we? Where are we going to go? That's the question. I'm honestly unsure. Do we need this here? I think we needed that there. Because it is connected all this way, isn't it? But it's not connected up this way. I see. But if I do this, however, that doesn't do anything. But if I do this, then that does something. Okay. Is this the only place we need the green catalyst? No, we need it somewhere else. We need it up here. This also requires 2 as well. Do we need green catalyst anywhere else? No. So shall we do both of these processes together? Does that make sense? So if we do, yeah, let's come here. Yeah. So this is going to be the nitrogen monoxide. So we'll do something like that. And we'll just queue that, just to copy that. I was hoping you'd copy with the modules we require, but hey ho. So we'll do that one. And then the other one that requires the green catalyst is this one here. So we need to take in carbon dioxide gas. I think it's all of that carbon dioxide gas actually, isn't it? Scroll down here. Yes, all of that carbon dioxide gas with hydrogen to make methanol. We're quite familiar with that process, so that's fine. So if we do this, we'll do catalytic synthesis of methanol. When I find it, there we go. So let's do that. Let's help ourselves out. Surprised it didn't block me there. And then we do. In fact, let's do these the other way around, just like that. And then we'll do you to that. Then I can come this way for the carbon dioxide, can't I? We'll only need one of these for certain. Does it make sense we do this? I think it does. And then we can have the carriers come out this way. Let's change you to green. We need to extend this, however, over here. And then we can have the ores come out this way. So if we do this, I suppose, like that. Let's remove that little tab there. Let's just do the rest here like that. Okay. So you guys are gonna come like this, I suppose. I'd like you to extend over here. Maybe to that side though, that would be better. And then we'll get you to do that. Yeah. Still need to figure out how we're going to connect all of this up. Let's put in We don't need that many. Okay. So let's come over here first and connect this up. And then we'll get the carbon dioxide from here. Okay. Now we need some hydrogen. And where are we getting hydrogen from? Hydrogen is from down this way, isn't it? Cool. So let's switch this around actually. Let's do this. And then we can come out this way. We can also do the same here for the ammonia. If I come here, and then with the ammonia. Ooh, in fact, let's move this around. Ammonia's tank is just here. Then we need oxygen. Which is just here. Okay, so we're making carbon monoxide and we're making methanol. So we can check that one off and we can check that one off. So we just need to make some nitric acid, which is fine. That's nice and easy. So water is here, yeah, cool. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we'll just do that. So this is going to be the nitric acid. We'll flip these around just like that. We will copy you again and just do that. And in fact, we only needed 2 of these, didn't we? Okay. But we do need 4 of these. And this is going to be the nitrogen dioxide. Which makes sense to do that way. Okay. Let's flip you around as well. So now you should. Let's put you over there. Yep, so you have the water now. And we'll have the acid come out in just a second. Now we just need to feed this with nitrogen monoxide. And oxygen gas. Cool. And where we're getting oxygen from? Just up here, yes. And then the nitrogen monoxide. We're just going to do here. So now we should be making the acid. So we can check and check. Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll put this in a tank as well, just like here. What I'm also going to do is I've just realized we need some nitrogen dioxide for other things, so we're overproducing on this, which is fine. But I'm also going to put this into a tank. Is it dioxide we want? Yes. So we'll do that. But yeah, this process makes 4,000 once it's up to speed and stuff. Into modules again. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. I mean, the number is going down. Pretty slow, but it is going down. Like we can see, we've got a few in here now. Okay, methylene gas. If I come to the planner over here, okay, water isn't at. We're not overproducing it. Okay. So we need to make methylene gas first. And then we need 3 of these as well. Okay. So if we come down, yeah, here went up. Let's copy you. We need 3 of each. Okay. And if we do, I don't know. Yeah, that one. Okay. So if we do this one, feed, not hydrazine, ammonia, methylene, methylamine even. Do that. This is going to be dimethylamine, yes. These similar ingredients as well. So yeah, all of these need methanol. So that's nice and easy. So if we do you to you, let's flip you around. We do like that. So all of these have the right input. Now these are going to output methylamine, and this needs methylamine. So we do something like this. So it connects together. connect you up like this. Oh, okay. Let's do this. Yeah. Then we can go up here as well. Not like that. Let's spin all you. Like that. Okay. All of this is going to output water, which is frustrating. But it's fine, it's fine. We'll have to go 3 up. Except for here, where this will be 3 up instead. Yeah, how messy this looks. We could do this to here and do that. And if I come down here, I can just then pop all the speed modules in here. Okay. If I am not mistaken, this should work. Okay. We need some of the ammonia. And frankly, we can just do this, can't we? So you filled it with ammonia now, and now we just need the methanol, which is just over here. So we'll just do you and you. Okay, we're making this, and now we have the purified water. Is this purified water all connected? It is not. So if we do the water up to here, and then up to there, it's all connected now. I would like to do this, I think. So this is going to fill up. However, I want an overflow valve. I know it's meant to have like a 0 amount, but I don't trust it. Okay. You're making methylamine, and you've got dimethylamine. So we've done you and you. All right. Next one we need to make is sodium hypochlorite. Would be fairly straightforward, I think. So again, I'm just going to come down again because I don't want to crowd the pipes, as it were. Let's add in another one of you guys. Let's copy you. Let's place you there. Copy and sodium hypochlorite. Nice and easy to get all of that. I don't think we need the sodium hydroxide for any other process. Nope. Cool. And then what we'll need is chlorine. How are we going to get chlorine out? That's the question. Right, let's cut you maybe down slightly. Thank you. Alright, okay. I see. I think this should connect all together. Yeah, looks like it. Let's come down here. Do pop, 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 pop. This uses a fair amount of chlorine gas. Nice. And how much are you meant to make? 225. So this is 3 belts. Okay. How does 3... How does 3 divide into 8? Okay. So this is going to be 1.5, yes? I feel like there's going to be... Makes sense to have an output here. And then an output here. And an output here. And how about we just grab turbos, do that, do that. Yep. Yep. And then when we do this one here, we just offset it. But with these two, we're just going to do that. Do that. Just do that. And then copy, paste. Gives us that many at least, I suppose. So we need to make monochloroamine. And again, we need to do the same kind of thing. So we're going to copy this, move this over here. In fact, maybe cut that. Move it a little bit further that way so we've just got a bit more room to play with. And we'll go right to the top here. And again, right to the top here. We only need 7, right? So this is going to be you. This is going to be tricky, isn't it? It's how we're going to get the materials in. Ultimately. I think ultimately what we're going to have to do is do something like this. Just give ourselves a bit more space. And just do that. And just go with the 8. And I suppose by doing it this way, we are able to just extend these. Let's cut you. Put you there. Put you there. And just do that. Okay. So let's just no. Let's place you guys here, la da. No, almost. So it looks like it does need a fair amount. So you're gonna drop here, pick up here. Cool. We'll do this bit first. This is the easy bit. Now, where is the money going to come from? I think the money is going to come from up here. So if we do this like this, yes? And to be honest, even though we're putting in one of these storage, we can just take it from here. So now we're making the material. And let's come down here and module you all up. So we've done you, and we've done you, and now we're on to this one. Okay, so this is requesting sodium hydrogen chloride gas, but I never requested it. Is it a byproduct of something? Oh no, it itself is the byproduct. Okay. I'm being silly. I feel like we want to export this though. I feel like we don't get enough hydrogen chloride gas, do we? What's it like up here? Oh, it's full. Clearly, I'm a liar. So this requires the monochloroamine gas and more ammonia. Okay. So if we copy you and we place you, I don't know, up here, because the money is relatively close. Don't worry, I am aware of how messy this looks. Let's cut you, because, yeah. Pipes and things are in the way, and it's stressing me out. We could go down here, I suppose. Because we have the stuff here, and we can... Yeah. We're going to do that. We only need 5 of these. And interestingly, you only need 3 of these. You require hydrazine as an input? No, but you do require monochloroamine as an input. Interesting. So if we do 5 hydrazines... Yes. And you guys require what? This is dimethylamine. No? So you require dimethylamine to make dimethylhydrazine. Okay. I mean, this isn't going to work anyway because we need catalysts for some of this. But I was trying to cheese it. No, that's fine. We can put you guys over here, put you over there. Do that. Now we'll want to move you just to there. Which honestly is just super annoying. Could we do this instead? I don't know what I'm thinking yet. Let me cook. So, let's move some of these around so we can see what we're doing. If we did you like this, we go like that. Okay. And then we do that. And that. I mean, that is all connected there. This is all connected here. We can take money from this direction. Or even the other direction, it doesn't really matter. Let's grab some money now. So you have your ammonia. Well, what are we doing here? I don't know. I suppose it can connect like that, yes. Okay. And what ingredient do you need? Monochloroamine. Which is this stuff, yes. Cool. So if we do this. Like that. Okay, so you have all the materials. But how does this help? Because I think what I was wanting to do is have all the catalyst like come this way, and then everyone could like get at it. Which I think is technically possible. I think what we'll have to do is something like that. Something like that. We'll go the other way for these two. Let's connect these up as well. So this is the hydrazine, even though it looks a lot like ammonia. And it looks like we're just going to vent this. Which is highly disappointing. I don't like venting materials. I'm like, what else can I do? You know? You're not going to automatically connect for me? Feel that was rude of you. And we just do that. So that should be fine. And the question now is, what are we going to do about these middle ones. Could we just put the assembler right here? Yeah. It is blue, right? Yeah. What we could do is do direct insertion, so pick up from you and drop there, yeah. And then for everything else, we'll pick up from there and drop. Pick up, drop. Yeah. I think that works for 5, right? All we need to do now is just bring the pause. So like if we do this, whoops. There we go. And for blue ore, it's going to be these. Where are we going? Down here. Let's go further down then. Okay, and then obviously we're going to need you and you, you and you. Let's pick up from you. I didn't realize these were in the wrong place. That's my own fault. But that's fine. We can deal with that. Pick up from there. You do that, and you do that. I mean, it's all full anyway. Let me just grab the excesses. So I'd rather this be full up on fluid. Yes, okay. So we've done that one messily, but we've done it. And this requires the same ingredient here, so the chloral methylene. So I'm fine with that. We'll just copy that. Oh, hello. What's this for? I don't know. Review them. And you need the dimethylamine. Where are we making dimethylamine? I feel like it's up here, isn't it? Yes. It's not going anywhere, so it just must be this one. Is this fine? Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that to you. We'll do that. Okay. We need to get rid of water. So if I do this to you, ooh, hello. Do it to hear them. This is going to be the excess water. And now we've got the dimethylhydrazine. We've done this one now. Then we need dinitrogen tetroxide, which is a really nice, easy recipe. You just take one gas in and you put one gas out. Let me just copy you, actually, so I hadn't done that yet. Let's come here. Let's feed you with more speedies. I mean, the number is going down. It's just really slow. I know I keep saying it. Anyway, come over here. So we could do this and do the tetroxide. Yeah. I guess this view here. We can put you down here as well. So you... Okay. Tetroxide is going to be on the other side. How about I do this instead? This feels easier, right? So if we do that, and we do that. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. And this is where we were saying, oh, hello, why are you here? Yeah. We come down. Yep. This is where it connects to nitrogen dioxide. This is making nitrogen dioxide. We just don't have enough nitrogen monoxide. And why don't we have enough nitrogen monoxide? Because you have too many catalyst things. It's not a problem in the other places I use because I use those buffer chests, don't I? Is it still making? Doesn't seem to be full up. Let's grab some more. I mean, what we could do is just do this instead, like that. And then we just buffer it. We just do that. That feels fine. Okay. So we should have enough nitrogen dioxide now. We come down here. Yes. So all we need now is the yellow catalyst. Does it make sense just to put this here? So we could just do this to drop it off, yeah. And we could just do that. Yeah. It's going to have 100 in there or something like that. I feel this makes sense. Hey, let's jump back over here. Just so I know where I'm going. Almost one further down. Cool. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. Okay, so this should make the nitrogen tetroxide. And then we're into the final stretch. We just need to combine all of this together. Okay. Interestingly, so this is a 1-2. We want one of each of these. So this is like a 3-2 recipe, I'm noticing. So for every 3 3 of these, for example, and every 3 of these, we have 2 of those. That one. That one. So it's almost like chem plants in a way. Not chem plants. You know what I'm thinking of. Let's come up. In fact, yeah, it's not chem plants I'm thinking of at all. It's like green chips. That's what I was trying to think of. So we could do that. Yeah. Kind of want to like match them. So essentially, you'll be doing you. These aren't in the right place. So it'll be something like this. These will flip around like that. Just like that. So we'll change these to you two, and we'll change you to these two. Flip some of these around so it makes sense. And then we can have the output do something like that. Yeah? I mean, I think we'll have to do something like this anyway. But then if we copy this, paste, 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 and paste, should be 18 here. No, didn't want to blueprint it. 18 here, and then 12 there. Yeah? It's all going this way now. So I can do 1 there and 1 there. Let's do that. Just going to copy this again. And all of this requires speedies, yeah? Okay, now let's copy you. So we'll do you there, you, 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 and you. So it's actually getting slightly more module coverage, which is not a terrible thing, really. So, how are we going to do this? We just do that? Keep it nice and simple. Just like that. And if we've vertically flip this and just do exactly the same thing, I think. Okay, now we just need to connect all of these up. So nitric acid. Let's come up this way. Just here. Maybe not right there. Maybe we do this. This should be okay. It is. Nice. So you're all filled up with that. That's amazing. And then this is the nitrogen tetroxide, which is just here. I love it when that happens. So we're starting to make the oxidizers now. This has run out of the tetroxide. And why is that? Because you have too many of these. Okay, let's remove you and you then. Let's do something like this. Drop you. Yep. We'll do you and you. Let's pick up from there. Let's drop you there and pick up there. No. Drop there, pick up there. I shouldn't have that issue anymore. Should keep making these. Amazing. What else do you need? So you need hydrazine and the dimethyl hydrazine, yep. So this is ammonia. This is hydrazine. It's not going anywhere, is it? Nope. So let's bring you down here. Ball. And you need the dimethyl hydrazine, which is this one, yes? Yes. I feel this is working surprisingly well. Like, I did not plan out the layout at all. It was just like, yeah, this seems to fit. Whoops, I've done something wrong here. Let's remove this. Let's delete all of you. Okay. Let's remove you because we don't need you to go that way. So then I was looking here and to go down and then like that. We have our very first rocket fuel being produced. Nice. Okay. still need a shed ton of modules, but that is fine. They will make eventually. Do we have any jams or anything? Just in that hour, wasn't paying attention to the rail network. No, looks all good to me. What about gems? Still waiting on some polished ones. Okay. I feel we need to add another condition here. So time passed of, shall we say 300 seconds? So that's 5 minutes. Yeah. We're just waiting for the seedling, and if we come up here, we don't have very much seedling. We are waiting for it to be filled. Hey. Now let's come down here, let's have a look. I'm just going to change this so it's less than 100. Okay. But yeah, I didn't just want it to wait there. We do need more amethyst. Okay. What's our next task? I feel it may be this process next. Ooh, I've not done that last bit, have I? Cool. Let's put you in. Oh. That is a shed ton of stuff. Interesting. But does this give it me back? Am I reading this correctly? Where this is a closed loop? Surely not. I'm struggling to find that to be true. But no, the reason I want to do this process is I want to get the semi-heavy water. Because we need it in order to make our own personal fusion power. We only need 1 barrel of it. But no, if we could get one of these, we can easily make that one. I say easily, we don't have a lot of speeds. And then we could make these. Again, I say easily, we don't have very many speed module 4s, but again, we have quite... I feel like we could make these. So I feel that's going to be our next task. So I'm going to use fusion power up to the top. So what I would like to do next is I would like to look at making the next round of nuclear power. So these can handle up to 1,000 Celsius. Now, if we look at the other nuclear power plants, which are just around here, I'm sure they are. Hello. So that can go up to 1,200, and then this can accept that. So what we've got already is fine, but we need to go to this one. Okay. So what I'm going to go here is change you to be Mark II. We don't need these, and we don't need these. But we do want a maximum of, I want to say 6. This is going to use a lot of these materials. Yeah. So we can use the same design. This will be fine. We just have to use different heat pipes. In fact, those heat pipes are fine. I think these heat exchangers would be fine too. I'm not sure. It's all to do with minimum temperatures, isn't it? So it should be fine. I love how quickly that's working. Okay. Do we have the next tier of heat exchangers yet anyway? No. So it's fine. So these are fine to use. So I think what I'd want to do is copy this. Maybe come down here a wee bit. But remove these. Do that. Let's come to this recipe here. And let's clear the rest. Because we need to start making the thorium fuel cells and then processing that thorium. And then if we come over here, because it would have tried to pick up these, I would like all of these, please. We don't need more of these just yet. We might make something later called the fast reactor. Yeah, so we've just got these ones which are just the regular ones. But we have the fast burner reactor as well, which essentially just takes these in and just outputs the heat really fast. It's a quick and dirty way to process the fuel cells. Be very good for making more plutonium, I feel. While we are here, I'm going to place these down. That should work. And obviously it gets its agency bonus. I'm going to place these back down now. Now it's no longer requesting the other kinds of fuel cells. And then how do we make a thorium fuel cell? Let's come to the Factoriopedia. It requires zinc, thorium, curium, and plutonium. Okay. We're making curium. Do we have any curium? Oh, we do. And we get that from MOX. Okay. So for this, we need zinc plate, right? Which is going to be over here. Thank you. Oh, no, we've already got one. Let's remove that then. Don't have any trends yet. Nope, that's fine. Let's go over here. We'll just get a Mark 1. We don't need that much zinc, really, do we? Maybe just do that. And are we making zinc? I believe we are. Yes, we are. Okay, so I'd like you to go to zinc plates. And do full cargo. And then nuclear processing, empty cargo. That is going to be item count of zinc. It's going to be 4,000. Yeah. That's all we're waiting for. Cool. Feel like we still need to bring this to the train station, don't we? Oops, let's close you. That, thank you. Just do a. In fact, you want to do that much because that's a train worth. Hey guys, why have you stopped? So there's not enough hydrazine. Why? It's the catalyst carriers again, isn't it? No, not enough ammonia. Okay. Why? It's the catalyst carriers again, isn't it? No. Not enough nitrogen. Why? Eh? Oh, plenty of nitrogen. Okay. I see what I've done. Right. Oh, okay. That's foolish on my part. And we're making more of that. Cool. What is it stacking? Stacks in 20s. That's fine. We have one built already. Let's upgrade you. Apparently not. Okay. Let's come here. And then that should connect, I'm hoping. Still waiting for more of these. What are we missing? Okay. They're missing. Is it the Mark 2s or the 3s? 3s, okay. Threes. Ah, I see the problem. Nice, thank you very much. Okay, spider, to me, please. Then let's go over here. So, coming back to Factoriopedia, just so I kind of understand things, we need Curum for this. We only get this from reprocessing. So, I think that's the reprocessing we're doing. Yes. And there's also a chance to get it as well as part of doing that one too. Right, that's fine. So I would like you to request, yeah, 50, I think it is. Like we've got 3 of these now. Okay, let's come back up here. And I would like some of you, if I may, let's head back down this way. I'm not particularly worried about power at the minute, but this should give us a boost. In fact, are these ratios now wrong? So this gives us 72 megawatts. And this gives us 54 megawatts. Yeah, so these ratios are wrong. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this, and I'm just going to place it further down like that. I'd like you to come over here. I'd like you to request all of them, please. But yeah, so these can take 10.8 megawatts. So if these do an output of, is it 74 again? 72. And these do an input of 10.8. So if we come to calculator, so 72 times 4 times 2. That's with the adjacency bonus. And then if we divide this by 10.8, that's 54 thereabouts heat exchangers. And we currently have, what, 40 odd, something like that? If I select all of this, yeah, we only have 40. And we can do, how many was it? 54. So we can... We do 6 on either side? No? An extra 2 like that? At the very least. So that's an extra 8. Then we just need 6 more, don't we? So if I do... Now, if I highlight this now, we should have 54. Oh, 64. Whoops. Okay, that's 60. 58. 56. and then 54. Okay, let's highlight that again. 54. We highlight this, we can see that that is just the 40. So this should be better. Let's upgrade some of these so it doesn't feel so left out. I'm going to press Q on you just to add the additional heat pipes in where I'm missing them. Cool. It's still thorium that it's requesting. Amazing. Let's grab some of you guys. Water. Where is water? There we are. Hello. Oh. Pretty crappy here, isn't it? I'm just going to make a straight line. Water is there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, all of these should have water now. Amazing. Let's connect you guys up like that. That's annoying. It's off center by 1. I know I'm pedantic. I'm fully aware. That would have been more annoyed if I hadn't fixed it. Unfortunately, I can't place another one just here because there's just not enough space here. But let's now look to make the various bits we need. So I am going to make... I'm going to place just one here, I think. And this is going to make the 234. Because we are going to get a supply of that now. Let's do you like that. You need 238. Well, how about then? You're requested from a buffer chest. Okay. We're also going to place another 2 down here. And this is going to request for thorium fuel cells. Just going to essentially copy you and do that. Have a supply just like you. Let's do that. So I think he'll start requesting these now. But I think I'm just going to limit this to maybe 4 stacks. Probably should use productivity around here. If I had more speeds, I probably would. I mean, I could anyway. Let's just do it. Yeah, just here apparently. That's fine. We could do those, just upgrade these to be the higher tier. Or at least they'll work faster. Then after we've done that, we'll need to process these. So if we do... Yeah. Is it this reprocessing or is it the other one? Well, it'll be that one, right? Because we want the muon. Yeah, as soon as we get some muons, it'll be fine, because then we can just, like, make more of them with deuterium. But yeah, it's going to have to be that one, right? I might cut you, place you here like that. Yeah. Let's do you and you. Like, I'm fine it being slow because we're not really doing much with it right now. Thank you. Can you get rid of all of this? I don't need any of this. Same with these. Same with all of these. Yeah, I was going to put it in things, but then I just can't be asked. Mutate productivity? Nah. Would have been nice. Okay. So we started that small process of starting to get muons. As soon as it starts reprocessing these, like, this is a bit exponential. We'll get quite a few muons back from how I understand the recipe. But yeah, let us come on to the water now, the heavy water. Let's start building the train station for it. Because it's going to be big. You know what I'm going to do just for the meantime anyway, is I'm just going to place one of these here. And I can always replace these later. But we're going to use speed 3s. Speed 3s instead. So let's understand this process here. So it wants a shed ton of saline water. I mean, I'm not too fussed about those two at the top. We can ignore those. But we do need the saline water. So we're going to use the salination plants for these. Again, we'll speed them up. I mean, that's 46. And how much water is this? Just so I understand. If we do this one. I mean, oh, the seafloor pumps. I mean, I was thinking this one, to be honest. It's 150 or 120. Sorry, I'm just finding it amusing. Just the sheer numbers involved. This is just to make one a second. That's it. It's just one per second. The amount of water we need is ridiculous. I don't even think we're making any of the heavy offshore pumps. I think it's time we started then. So if we place one of you down. As you might see as well, we've also changed all of these to green assemblers. So that's what we've done now. Let's come over here. No, it's going to be over you. Yeah, so it does require the offshore pumps anyway, okay. If we do... No. Yes. And then you. To enable this, if we don't have 120 of them, Jesus Christ, that is a stupid amount of water. Anyway, we want all of you, please. Probably not 1,000 of you, 100 will do. But I do want you to request from buffer chests. Thank you very much. Are these as big as I expect them to be? So if I come down here, yes. So they do take up more space as well. But what I was kind of thinking is, let me grab some. Let me grab these. I also want to grab some landfill as well. Could I have, I don't know, 400 of it? And I was thinking about making like little fingers, as it were. I'm also going to place a roboport just here. That way I can ask the robots to clear this area for me. But yeah, that's just 50. And I need 120 just for this. So we're going to get a lot of purified water back. Can we cook purified water into steam? Feel like we can. Yes, we can. I like the fact that I said cook. Okay, so we have a fair number of these already, which is quite nice. I'm going to go over here. Sorry, robots, I know you wanted to deliver them, but I'm busy. Why is this stopped again? Not enough hydrazine. And there's not enough hydrazine because of what? This is not enough ammonia, and there's not enough ammonia because of why? Too many of these, of course. Let me put this. And let me move it slightly this way. Yeah, it was 8. Okay. So I'm just confusing myself. Let's do this over here. I'm so confused with what I've done. Let's grab all of you. Thank you. Let's do that. Oh, we're still waiting for stuff as well. Okay. Anyway, what I was going to do is just do these here so it buffers them. Okay, let's remove that as a request now. I don't want any more in the future. Thank you for the extra stuff that I don't really need, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Let's go over here. Let's employ the robots yet again. Do 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 do. Thank you very much. Well, very much appreciated. So what I was thinking is that we have this here. I think it'll need to be 3 wide, I'll be honest. And we just do this. Okay. I think I'll just remove that last one because it feels silly. And then we can do this. Oh, it needs to be 4 wide. How many is that? That's 32. So I could... Okay. If I request a bit more this time, shall we say 600? I'll stay around here, wait for the robots to deliver it to me. Let's see how this is getting on. Okay, we now have thorium power. We merely just want thorium power just so we can get the waste products, to be honest. It's interesting that I feel like I might need one of each. So let's look at these recipes here. When we are processing it here, there's a 25% chance we'll get curium, but here there's no chance at all. We're just reliant on the mocks to give us the curium, and we do have enough curium in stock, in fairness. But still, I feel like this process could run out. Thank you for the stuffs and the things. I appreciate you. Yeah, I've just realized it requires power. I wasn't expecting that. Yes, so we're just gonna do this now. So now when we do you, so it has to be 5 wide. Okay. Suppose it has a certain kind of sense to it. Doesn't mean I like it. Right. Okay. And now do something like this. Now if we select all of these, we have 64. Okay. So it looks like I paused the recording and I didn't realize I did that. I was just about to end the episode and then I was about to press stop recording then and realized what had happened. So I'm going to have to check the recording to see where we're up to, but we have finished the rocket fuel. I think I should have recorded it up to that point. Yes, because that was done at the 1 hour mark, so that should have been fine. In the meantime, I've built a thorium power reactor, and we are now starting to get thorium byproducts, so we're waiting for them so we can get the muon fusion catalysts, so we can make fusion reactors. Be very nice. And then we were looking at the stupid amounts of stuff required in order to make just 600 deuterium per minute. Per second even. It's a stupid amount, and we've just built 120 heavy offshore pumps. We've built the saline power plants, the saline plants, and looking on here, this is what we are going to do in the next episode, where we are going to build very, very big. So, but that's the plan. I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to check on the recording where we got up to. I apologize for pausing it. I feel like you've missed about an hour, and this is me just being confused at traffic jams, which we have another one. Amazing. I'll fix that in the mid episode. I'm still jamming up further down as well, and there's a jam over here as well. So many jams. Yeah, I'll fix that in between episodes. But no, thank you very much for watching. You take care.